I've been working for the weekend, but that weekend never came. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? Yeah, it's 7 a.m. and I can't seem to keep my eyes shut. Even if I get up, even if I get beat down, will I be fine? Nah, 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 nah. If I do my time, nah, 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 nah. I guess I'll sleep when I'm dead. I've been working for the weekend, but that weekend never came. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? I've been going off the deep end, my sanity's at stake. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? If I break my back today.
I was broke, well, I still am. Mama said if you don't work, it might hit the fan. I got it. I'm on my money guard, I'm digging the bands. You cannot find me in the club unless I'm saving the sand. Cause I'ma work. Kahale. And a guap. Pahale. They say I got a problem, I believe in money trees. I've been working on the weekend to cop a spot and believe, yeah.
Will you stick by? Nah, 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 nah. Will I do my time? Nah, 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 nah. I guess we'll hang when I'm dead. I've been working for the weekend, and that weekend never came. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? I've been going off the deep end, my sanity's at stake. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? If I break my back today. I guess we'll hang when I'm dead. I've been working for the weekend, but that weekend never came. Will you pat my back tomorrow if I break my back today? I've been working for the weekend, but that weekend never came.
It is. Wes, I didn't even know that's who it was. All right, what up, everyone? This is break number 2. Had a lot of people in break number 1. It was actually really cool. It's been very rare that we've had over 40 people in the last few months, so it was cool to see that many people in. Wes called me out. You know, it was a little bit of a gray area because we had said if we pull 1 of 1 in that break, I'll take one of my shots. Since there's already 3 on the board, we can't go higher. Well, Dougie bought himself some gold and silver packs, landed himself a 1 of 1 Vlad Guerrero Jr. And if you didn't know, Wes, he's sending you that Bobby Witt. So I don't know if he told you he was or if it was supposed to be a surprise. I'm blowing the surprise now either way. But yeah, he's sending you the Bobby Witt. But Wes called me out and said, yeah, you were supposed to take a shot. You pulled a 1 of 1. I'm like, hey, they were supplemental packs. I gotta see. Someone had a comment. I'm bored of seeing all his hits. Dougie's been on the slowest spell I've ever seen anyone be on our page. Honestly, I mean, Calkins came in the hottest of anyone with a bunch of 101s, and then quickly fell off. And then it kind of recovered and stayed so, but never really got back to that. He had like 7 101s in his first 5 weeks. It was crazy. But you know, Dougie's been on probably a slower spell. So it's good to see Dougie get back on track. I told him maybe that's a spark he needed. He's been very, very slow in his recovery. But cheers to the 101 that we pulled Dougie. There's still 3 on the shot counter, so I know I have to take another one if we pull one. We cannot go above 3 on a shot counter, or we have the Midnight Mike fiascos that we always see at least probably once a month. So here we go. Cheers. That's fucking awful. I know this is it's rare triple orange liqueur made with Italian brandy. It's 40%. It's 80 proof, so it's not like it's 60 stuff. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff. To be honest, I'm trying to clean up, consolidate both my card room and my liquor cabinet. And it was awful is what it was, Wes. All right, we did 1 pack at a time the last break. This one, my poor kids, man. I went away for 5 days, came home, and I spent 2 days with them. 3 days with them, really. And tried to tinker in the break room and stuff. But finally, today, I told my wife, I was like, I got to work today. I mean, I have so much to get caught up on. It's going to be a weekend of work. It was supposed to be storming. I go upstairs and it's beautiful. It's 85 degrees. People are here swimming. There's a party going on at my house, and I'm like, I can't do it. Here we go. First up, Treylon Burks, Under the Lights, out of 125. We're gonna top load it. It's numbered out of 125. Although the mini top loaders, I'm gonna have to be pickier on. I think we do have mini top loaders, but I'm gonna have to start to be a little picky on them because we're running out quickly until I can get to the hobby shop and get more. But we'll top load our minis. It's tough, man. That's what people are like, must be nice. Well, it is, except for the fact that it's not like, hey, I'm going to open and then go hang out. Warren Moon, Legends out of 100. He is one of the guys I bought for our repack. I should have gone over our repack when we had all these people in. Our repack is getting pretty legit. I'm not going to lie. John Randall, Jeremy Rucker, and Walker. And here we go. Out of 35, Matt Corral. There we go. That is the Carolina Panthers, correct? I'm going to confirm because I actually took a shot with my brother too. So Wes, I'm not going to count it because it wasn't live on the screen. There he goes, Carolina Panthers out of 35. Matt Corral, boom baby. Who's got Carolina this one? It's going to be Rick Butler, and I think they were taken kind of late, right? They were one of those teams sitting there hanging out. We're going to mag that up for you there, Rick. Ricky Butler on the track. That'll play, he says. Did you grab them kind of late, Rick, right? They were one of the last teams there. My brother is at the Finger Lakes right now for, I don't know if it's like just a weekend getaway. I think he had points to use that were going to expire for his like hotel card or something. One of the last three left. I mean, and the Houston Texans were the last team taken in the last break. They got the fantasy spot, which will be giving out one this break as well. There we go. I saw a sticker at National of our Blazin'. I also saw a card that we pulled. My father-in-law's up there. I can hear him. He's yelling at something. I also saw a card that we pulled, not the exact one, but the Brady out of 10 Kaboom Gold. They wanted $33K for it. The guy we pulled it for sold it for $24K. That guy was asking for $33K. Aaron Rodgers, Under the Lights Prism. Sutton, Metcalf, Robinson, Murray. We got a Kenny Pickett. The Fridge. And this does go to the Browns with the Deshaun Watson. Bailey Zapp, Karlaftis. And there he is again out of 100 for the ages. Refrigerator Perry. Travis Kelce, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Singletary, Neal and Spiller. Montgomery out of 199. Yeah, it's interesting, Wes. I don't ever wear I rarely wear Blazing stuff when I go to a show. I don't know why. There it is. Kenny Pickett hollow there for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Dougie. Oh, Dougie, you grabbed the Steelers in this one. I didn't even know that. Stingley. But it's cool to see when you see your cards pop up at a show. $8K and you didn't take it? It's hard to turn down that kind of money. But I feel you because I have yet to sell a Josh Allen card. But after going to the National, I'm like really debating selling a few because I saw now rather they sold them at the prices they were showing or not, I don't know. But I saw some of the prices. I was like, yeah, I probably should sell some of these and put some money back for my kids' college, you know. But it's hard because like I love my Josh Allen collection. I love getting it out every now and then. If you guys get me to drink enough shots, I pull down that big wooden Bills case and I start bragging about my Josh Allen collection. And honestly, a lot of the sellers there were saying like, well, we can only sell quarterbacks. Josh Allen's the number one request. Jalen Hurts is the number 2 request. I think that's because we were close to Philly. Jason bought an A.J. Brown autograph. He goes, that's the first non-quarterback I sold all week long. I guess there was a lot of football cases. Baseball was not selling as well at the show. I don't know if it was the time frame or what. I don't know what it was, but football quarterbacks obviously dominate the market. Dotson, Khalil Shakir for the Bills. Dougie with the Bills again. Dougie trying to win me over. And there we go. Stingley for the Texans out of 100. Dual patch auto going out to the Houston Texans. Bryce Plower, right? Stingley is the Texans, correct? Out of 100. He has that one of the initial autographs. Romeo Doubs and Watson. There is a Robert Quinn for the Bears. Looks like a lot of watermarks on there. Shannon Sharp, Lawrence, Gibson, Jacobs. We got Gray, Pierce, and there is a Thornton out of 299 for the Pats. Marcus Allen. We should have another one in here, another auto. Andre Rison, we pulled that auto earlier. Brady with the 10s decade. Trey Lance, no longer a rookie. There's a Hutchinson. And there's a Hutchinson out of 149 for the Lions. Detroit Lions going out to Special K. Got his Lions. Missed him last night, man. Pulled another Hutchie out of 10. Second one from that case. Oh, we pulled both autos. We got the Coral. That was a good box. I forgot we got the Matt Coral out of 35. And a Stingley. Nice box there. We've yet to pull a Dare to Tear card. If we get a Dare to Tear card, remember, I give $5 just to let me rip it open. No, the person inside the card, like if it's a Jags card inside, it does not go to the Jags. It goes to whatever team is on the outside. But just to let me pull it to rip it and see it. I know Dougie will let me rip it. He rips them all the time. I can tell my wife's not used to me like being unavailable because I've been around so often. It was, are you ever coming up? I've been literally down in this basement all day. I feel like it's been 3 hours because I've been working, but I looked up. I've been down here 6-7 hours easy. Good luck, y'all. I think I'm going to post one more 6-box PYT tonight. And depending on how it fills, if it fills with no minis and no problem, I'll probably close out the cases of PYT. But if we have to run a mini, that's going to give me enough reason to say, hey, I'm saving some of these for mixers. I have 24 more boxes coming. Well, maybe more. But the person can't send them out till Monday. I was really hoping they could get to me earlier, but there's no way around it. Here we go. Quinn, Galladay, Martin and Clark, Pierre Strong, Devin Singletary for the Bills mini. Henry, Judy, Lockett, Mahomes, Sharp, Kyron Williams. And there's a Brian Robinson. Jacobs, can't believe he got so much time last night. Like, he was not even just running the ball. He was part of the receiving game. Peyton Manning. Do they have Time Machine autographs in this? I gotta know. Those cards are sweet. There's a James Cook. Terry McLaurin out of 125. Heard he stood in line and signed every single person's autograph at minicamp. Just signed everyone. There's a Desmond Ridder. Micah Parsons out of 299. He's on my VIP badge. That's a solid card. Trey Lance, Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I mean, good for like McLaurin, you know. A dude that just got paid, that 2019 receiving class, Drake London on the track. The 19 class got paid. He was one of those dudes. Kyler Murray, Timeless Talents. It looks like it should be numbered. It's not, though. And, yeah, he's still out there. You know, he got paid. He has no reason, Sam Howell, to sit there and, like, you know, convince the owners that he's part of the... But he did it. He sat out there. What a good dude to sit out there and sign. That's what people go to those camps for, man. They go to meet the players, get autographs, you know. The practice is kind of boring. There's another one. That's our third one out of the case. Joseph Pereira getting that one. Legacy is fire, Hoyt. It is fire. They had a Herbie Under the Lights in this. Under the Lights are great autographs, too. I didn't know they were in this year. Breece Hall, man, I'm big on him this year. I hope he does really well. Not against the Bills, obviously. Legacy's so much fun, man. It is. You know what makes it fun? Can I tell you? It's not a freaking $1 million a box. This is how products were when we started breaking, right? You know, it's more than it was when we started breaking it, but compared to so much other stuff, and I'm hoping it stays that way, because look how much less stressful it is to rip boxes that aren't a fortune. I mean, we're doing 6-box breaks. The highest team is what, $95? When's the last time we were able to do that? When? I don't think we've been able to do that Chronicles Draft, obviously, but this has NFL, like good NFL players in it. It's just nice. I've said this for a long time. I can't wait to get back to the day where we can break things more affordably. Now, if you look at like the prices of gold standard and stuff, it's not promising that it's going to stay cheap, but you never know. And the better this class does, the more expensive it's going to get. Another one out of 100, Refrigerator Perry. That's 2 of those. George Pickens and Andrew Booth. There's a Jordan Davies. Jim Kelly and Atwater. Burks. And here we go. Yellow, Ricky Williams. I posted a video of him from, what is it, like the 3-point something, whatever it is. It's one of those online communities that does like uncensored interviews. He talked about his experience leaving the NFL. It's on the page. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Stingley, Pierce, and here we go. Justin Fields out of 199 going out to the Bears. Chris Taylor, you got one. Randall Cunningham. And Jeremy Ruckert. George Kittle. Michael Vick, Barry Sanders. We still got to find an auto out of this too. Garrett Wilson. There's Allen and Jim Kelly, Dougie. You know what? Doug, I'm taking this card. I know you don't give a shit. It's target practice. I'm getting this card signed. That's my goal. I'm getting nice ink on here, and that is going to be a dual. Dougie, can I just take this now? This card is getting signed. That would be... I kind of want to get this... I know you don't care. It's like a 10-cent card, but I got to have it. I kind of want this like picture blown. It's cool. It's a nice shot of them both. That's a PC card right there. Thanks, Dougie. I didn't even ask. I'm like, fucking taking this. Dougie's one of the few guys I feel comfortable being like, I'm taking this card. All right, here we go. Khalil Shakir and Pierre Strong out of 199 going out to the Pats. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's nice to see teams cheap. You know, as a Bills fan since 18 and 19 and 20 and 21, they were a little pricey in 19 because didn't they have a quarterback? They drafted some dude. I forget who his name. He might still be on the team. And then they had Singletary. And they had a couple dudes along the way like that year. But 20 and 21, 20, 21, and 22, they've been fairly the same price. They're one of the top low-tier teams. Right? No, I'm not. Wes sent me a picture. I think it was Wes. Sent me, right? Was that you that sent me the backyard boys signed a breaker badge or something from the National, and someone's trying to sell it for $130. I'm like, if I wanted a criminal to sign my stuff, I just like camp outside a prison and be like, hey, when's visitation start? Listen, I have no issue with their shtick, their whole, you know, what they try to get done there and present themselves as. What I have a problem with is the criminal activity behind it. You know, that's my only thing. And again, I have no problem. You want to break with those guys? That's, you know, I get it. They fill a lot. They're always available. They're always there. They're exciting. They're fun. But I just don't want everyone here like, I never got my cards. You know? Hey, there he is. Jason, we were talking about you. They said the fact that you're the most patient individual to have me as a roommate. Doug does give. He's a giver. He gives it to him all the time, don't you, Doug? They say, give it to me, Dougie. Cousins, Mixon and Hurts, Randall, Romo, Sam Howell and Tolbert, Allen, Jacobs, Montgomery, and Jones. Jeremy Ruckert silver. Do I miss your snoring? I mean, it didn't bother me at all. Do you miss me breaking at 3 a.m.? Do you want me to like call you at 3 in the morning and be like, hey, I'm going live? Trey McBride for the Cardinals. Arizona going out to Dougie. There's an ink for you there, Dougie. I don't think Paul knew. I messaged Doug today and said, or Doug, I messaged Jason today and said, I'm pretty sure Paul's not a fan of mine. He goes, no, he likes you. I'm like, yeah, that's what everyone has to say. But I think he did. It can be fun. There we go. Sam Howell under the lights, out of 75. Check it out. Out of 75. Chrome under the lights. Sam Howell going out to Washington. That's going to be Danny Phillips. Get you a top loader for that one. Jason, you bringing this? Yeah, don't ever tell Doug, come on, trade me, it's my PC. Doug will say, this is my middle finger. Isaiah Spiller, Ryan Tannehill out of 299. Kamara and McLaurin, winning fans over one day at a time. Kyler Gordon and Davis. John Mechie with the under the lights. Paul's breaking tonight. Should I come in there and mess with him? Malik Willis. The 90s, TD, Terrell Davis. Atwater and Jackson. They got a Thibodeau and another Karlaftis, second of the case. Jason, we are seeing some dupe players in this and even a trip at a point. What is he breaking? He's breaking your legacy. I got to come in and give your baseball guy trouble for. Does he know the names pretty well for football, or is he breaking your baseball break? I bet he does. I bet he can't wait to room with me again. I feel like Jason will get this joke. I feel like people go, "Oh, come on, will you trade me? That's my PC." Is the same kid that was wearing the Jaguars shirt in the elevator, and I was like, "Oh, you like the Jags, huh? Who's your name another one of your favorite football teams?" He's like, "The Miami Marlins." We're like, "Yeah, get out of the elevator, kid." Out of 150, Deuce McAllister. That kid in the elevator, what was he, like 11? He was giving me lip. I'm like, dude, get out of the elevator, man. Why are you in Atlantic City alone? Where are your parents? We have yet, Jason, I read the specs on this, and it said that there are 3 Dare to Tear cards per case. We are going on box. This is box 9, and we do not have a Dare to Tear card yet. Now, again, they could all be in the second half. They could be in the last 6 boxes, theoretically, but A.J. Brown, Derek Carr. Jason, I've been talking about you way too much in breaks, that's for sure. And there's a Kyle Pitts, not a rookie, but 5 out of 50. No, I'm sorry, 50 out of 50. Called an eBay 101. I'm pretty sure I was a little lit up. I think it was in the evening. I was lit up 90% of that trip. Who am I kidding? Although I refrained from drinking during the day on this trip because I was so tired. There were times where we went to like the dinner and I told Jason, I'm like, man, this is the best I felt all day. I should have started drinking hours ago. Brian Robinson, under the lights, silver, not numbered. It wasn't some days till I had a drink that I was actually good to go. Legends, Dallas Clark, and that was a Desmond Ritter I skipped over. Sorry about that. The Fridge Perry again on that card. Fouts and Pearson, Amon Gardner, a little sauce. There's a Matt Corral rookie silver. Not silver, chrome. Carson Palmer, McAllister, Mechie, and how about a Michael Strahan of the Zeros? I mean, it could happen. I mean, there's 24. So if they're on, the way they collate things with Panini. Horrible parenting. We should have made a call to the child abuse hotline for letting him wear that shirt and then say the Marlins are his favorite team and his favorite player is Tom Brady. Like, I should ask him what sport Tom Brady plays. I mean, my kids know better. But, I mean, he can tell you a shit ton about, like, Bakugan. My poor kid, man. I'm trying to get him into it a little bit. It just isn't happening. Yeah, their collation's not great. Jason, I finally got the word, right? Collation. Yeah, and Jason, our first two boxes was one vet and one rookie auto. We had a Ozzie Newsome and then a Andre Rison as an auto in each of the first two boxes. And I was like, by box 3, I was like, cool, they're gonna set it up like Prism. One vet auto, one rookie auto. Unfortunately, it didn't pan out that way, and we've had some lower end rookie autos. Yeah, Don, isn't that always a trip? All right, here we go. We got an auto coming out early here. Bosa, Jackson, Pierce, and Strong. And Dameon Pierce, another Texans auto. 2 of them already in this. One was the double Stingley. That was nice. This is going to be going out. Another one. The Texans going last in the last break. I don't know where they went in the first one. There's the Mac attack. Toll Barrett and Trayvon Walker. Jamar Chase under the lights. Kamara getting his date pushed back because everyone was too scared to show up to trial. Y'all hear about that? There's some shit going on there. No one's talking. Drake London, Myles Garrett, Bolden and Carter. There's a Kobe Bryant out of 199 going to the Hawks, and Scotty Ripley going to grab that. Herbert and Fouts. Dallas Clark and Bettis. James Cook, excited to see how he does. Devin Lloyd there with the Chrome. Tom Brady on the Bucks. There's a Desmond Ridder there for the Falcons. You Falcons fans are excited for them? Jason, you excited? Jason buying Matt Ryan's. There's an Olave out of 125. That'll get top loaded going out to the Saints there. New Orleans Saints going out to Seth Anderson. Another Refrigerator Perry. That card seems to be pretty prevalent. Bailey Zapp for the Pats out of 150. And a Michael Strahan. Yeah, a lot of Green Bay stuff, which you don't, it's different. And we'll adjust as the year goes on if we see how they kind of spread out the autos and stuff. Every year, teams fluctuate. Not just based on performance, but based on percentage of pools and things like that. You predict you pick another QB next year? I'm going out of this room after this break, and then I'm instantly on dinner duty to cook for my wife and her family. It's just pizza and wings. So oven and air fryer, but if I don't do it, I doubt we're going to eat. That'll be interesting for breaks. We'll finally get comfortable with affordable breaks, and then next year we'll go in and be like, everyone's like, I can't afford breaks again. Breaks into 2022. Well, the cool thing is too with the NIL, Don, we can at least rip some of that stuff, right? We can start ripping some of that NIL stuff as these guys do well. Saturday is going to be NIL breaks. Saturday is going to be a day where we do college football breaks, essentially, player breaks, and stuff like that. So I'm excited to do that this year. We may even do some college football squares and things like that. Going to try to hit that NIL side a little bit. All right, we got Diggs, Judon, and Lamb, David Bell and Ruckert, Chase and Johnson, Urlacher and Portis, Jerry Rice, Taysom Hill. Wonder what he'll be at. Lots of talks about them using Taysom Hill at the tight end spot. Elijah Moore, Minnie Silver, Tiki Barber, Derek Carr, Garrett Wilson, and there we go. Amon Green out of 100 there. Another one for the Packers. Pittman and Brown, Manning and Moon, Kenneth Walker and Hill. There's a Dameon Pierce. Taylor and Henry, picks 1 and 2 for running backs probably. Chase Claypool out of 299. I have 2 boxes of Leaf Trinity baseball left. Did we get autos out of this? So we've ripped 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Were we shorted an auto? Let me look. Did I put it over here maybe? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did we get shorted an auto? Let me go back through here. I don't remember a second. I didn't remember a second auto. I was waiting on one. We haven't seen that in a while out of Panini. They've been pretty good about missing hits. There's the Thibodeau. Sneaky little Thibodeau. If it's not here, and we'll wait for the recap. Make sure I didn't, put it in another pile. But if it's not, what we'll do is we'll give away 2 Father's Day packs as one thing. Like one person will win 2 Father's Day packs as a bonus. Since it was one hit that was missing. But I feel like 2 Father's Day packs not just one, is an appropriate giveaway. I don't want to just give away one. I don't see it here. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, I don't see it here. Again, if it pops up, I only see 7. One. Make sure I didn't put it in the stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. All right, I don't see it. I flipped through each of these individually. So it looks like they possibly shorted us one. We'll give away 2 Father's Day. I know it is. Well, Jason, if we were talking about it earlier, we will do 2 Father's Day packs at the end. Make sure you remind me, and we don't forget to do that. But we have 2 more boxes to go. Hopefully, maybe there'll be an extra auto. Maybe we'll make it up with an extra auto. If not, someone's winning themselves 2 Father's Day packs that we'll rip at the end. And we have the fantasy spot. And we have 2 $5 hitless credits. We were talking about that. Scott didn't realize, because I had told him for so long what we had assumed, that Score wasn't coming out this year, right? And so, I don't know if people were excited about that, disappointed. But Score, we're definitely going to go that not all ship. You'll get a full team set and some extras. But I'm not shipping every one of those cards, because it just weighs, and nobody even wants all those. We used to do no base, but I know people want their base for at least the first few. Did they? Well, Bryce, we'll give 2 Father's Day packs out to make up for it. Kelsey and Ryan, Sims and Elway, Tolbert and Walker, and there's a Herbie out of 299. Kenny Galladay, Swift and Samuel, McBride, and there's a Sam Howell. Davion Pierce, and we have an auto coming up already. Maybe we'll get 3 in this box. At least we don't have. There we go. Kobe Bryant for the Seahawks. You got one, Scotty Ice. This one's going to be numbered out of 149 for the Birdies. Yeah, Doug, it took me a long time to catch on to that with you, but I was able to finally understand that you didn't want those. Sometimes people are like, hey, don't ship me base from this one break. I'm like, I'm not going to remember that. I'm just going to be honest. Hey, and there's a Matt Corral silver. Nice one there. Matt Corral having a good break. Panthers, Montana. Khalil Shakir. And there's a Josh Allen out of 199 orange. Some good vet QB action in this one. You got Sanders and Singletary, Pierce and Strong. Another Sam Howell under the lights. Burrow, Wilson, and Hawkinson. Ed Reed and Vick. Strong and Stingley. Favre and Rodgers. Some cool cards. The cards look great. Garrett Wilson and Warren Moon. And Jason, I don't know if you said you got a box. I opened a box of this, right? You got a negative feedback because you ship base. And this is an example of how you can't win, right? you can't win when you don't ship base. You get negative feedback. Now when you ship base, apparently it's negative feedback. It's like, at what point are you, you know, you just can't win. I think some people just want to be negative. I mean, that has to be something like, could you imagine reading that? Don't break with those guys. They ship you all the cards you paid for. What? I told Jason, it's one of the reasons I don't deal with eBay. Like, I'm a pretty patient dude, and you guys are the best. Like, honestly, the Blazing fam is so understanding. You know, I had a message from Udo the last 3 days, Udo Spec, and I could not find a break. Like, it was nothing major. It was a couple inserts. It was 2 inserts of Mac Jones. And for the life of me, I couldn't find it. And, like, I looked before the National, and I was like, well, I'm heading to the National. Let me check when I get back. You know, again, nothing big, nothing major, but he was patient. And again, that's not going to work with eBay. You're going to pay, you know, a full refund. I said, and I told him I would do that, but he was like, no, take your time. Look, took me going through a bunch of stuff, but we found it, and he was cool about it. You know, eBay's not like that. And that's what I love about our family. Like, you guys get it. It's life. 45 out of 50, Shannon Sharp going out to the Broncos. Nice card. I mean, we're all, you know, that doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's nice to have some. There's a nice Justin Herbert out of 100 going to the Chargers. Dougie. Yeah, and that's the thing. At some point, it's just kind of like, what does it really matter? Dan Marino pulled his 101 out of the Leaf boxes. That was fun. Thank you guys again for those of you who took part in that. Justin Jefferson mini out of 50. There we go. Going to the Vikes. It's going to go to Michael Thompson. Trey Lance, Tyreek Hill. That's Michael Thompson number 2, by the way. And then there's Moore out of 150. Sky Moore. Mooney, Barkley, and Williams. Fouts and Pearson. There's a Desmond Ridder. Kyle Hamilton. Come on now. We need another auto out of this, right? We only got Kobe. Don't fail. All right, we have another one coming up. Jameson Williams and Likely. Kittle, Cousins, and Mixon. Mechie and Ritter. And here we go. It's another one. And a nice Tom Brady there to boot. But how about this one? Stingley, second one. Third for the Texans. Texans tearing it up. Last team taken. Bryce hopped in and scooped them up. Look at that. Early pick, too. Under the lights, Jefferson. Here we go. One's out of 50 for the Vikes. Texans have a big checklist that helps. We're back to that last team taken situation. It happens more than you'd think. Nice Tom Brady here. I love these time machines. Jason, I don't believe they have these time machines in autographs, correct? I haven't seen the full checklist yet. I don't know what the full vet checklist looks like. We have one more box to go. And again, we're going to be giving out 2 Father's Day packs at the end to one person as a bonus because Panini messed up as always. And it's not up in this stack, is it? There's a stack. That must have been from this box. I was like, what if it was up there? All right, last box mojo. Here we go. Again, no Dare to Tear cards. Still looking for a Dare to Tear. Not, it's probably in the last 12 boxes. Remember, there's 24 in a case here. And after we give away those 2 Father's Day packs, they won't. Those 2 packs will count as a hit since it's a hit replacement. So we're giving those away not as a bonus, but as a replacement. So whoever wins those 2 packs will open those up, but they will count as a hit. Then we'll do the 2 hitless credits, and then to close it up, we'll give that fantasy spot. Now, this was supposed to be fantasy spot 8, but since Stan K won the fantasy spot, and he already had one, he gets bumped to the season-long DraftKings or season-long FanDuel. And we have still spot 7 to give out. Oh, he's cutting down my tree. I got to get out there and help. Rondé Barber out of 50. Deuce McAllister and Fouts. Rucker. There's a Thibodeau. Finally, a little Thibodeau action. It's been a while. David Bell. Cunningham and McCaffrey and Kamara. Elway and Randall. There's a Pickett. We're going to see some Pickett ink in this box. And Jaquan Brisker, rookie out of 125. There's another Allen and Kelly. You got one for you then, too. I'll probably take that one for my dad. Sorry, Dougie. Ed Reed out of 299. You know he doesn't care, but it's just funny. Bettis and Bolden. I'm going to get in these breaks. I'm sure I'll hit one. Mac Jones, Under the Lights. Bosa and Allen. And Damian Harris, Martin and Clark. Breece Hall and Brisker. We got Bo Jackson, Taysom Hill, the tight end, and Parsons. Here we go. Who is it? Another one for the Birdies. This one, the Philly Birdies. Nakobe Dean for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Troy. An Eagles PC, dude. Under the Lights. We're getting a lot of these Under the Lights autographs. It's interesting. I am going to post another 6-box PYT up for tonight. You guys are killing it with the fills. You know, if it fills well with no issues, we'll do the other 6. I just won't have any to do in mixers until my cases come in on like Tuesday, which I was hoping to be able to, you know, do some mixers with it. But hey, if you guys want PYT and you're filling them without minis, that's all that matters to me. We can get more to do with mixers down the road. So we'll keep busting these up as 6-box PYTs until we have to run minis. Jason, have you seen the vet checklist for this? Are there any big vet names on it? Last stack of packs here. Last stack mojo. Let's do it. Again, lots of giveaways at the end. 2 Father's Day, 2 hitless credits, a fantasy spot for league number 1. Finally got what we had to do with our baseball league since DraftKings refuses to reinstate my account, even though they say it's not my fault. We just switched over to FanDuel. That's what we did. Oh, we're going to save the auto for last. Here we go. Woodson, Diggs. Diggs back to back. Amon Green and Manning. He showed up to Giants practice. It said practice was going fine until Tom Brady's dad showed up. Kyle Pitts mini there. Steve Young and Robinson. George and Neal. And there we get an Isaiah Spiller out of 100. Favre and Keyshawn Johnson. Gordon and Price. And there's a baddie. Justin Fields, Bo Jackson, Kuechly, Malik Willis, and Tyler Batty. Jim Kelly, Waddle, Russell Wilson in the Broncos uni. Jim Kelly and Atwater. They seem to be back-to-back. There's a Thibodeau that way. Chris Carter, Singletary in Montana, Danny Gray, Alec Pierce. There's a Matt Corral out of 199 orange, another Coral. He's having a good break. Watt, Pittman, and Brown. Vick and Sanders, Ajabo, and another Matt Corral base. We got a Breece Hall silver prism there under the lights. Here comes our auto. Ricky Williams, Ed Reed, Moore, Hutchinson, and for the Buffalo Bills out of 100, Khalil Shakir to close us out. No Dare to Tear cards. So the second half of this case should have a bunch in it. Now, I heard someone say they watched a 12-box break and there was none in there, but nobody has said a master case has been missing them all. So maybe the second half of this is about to light the F up. We will find out. It's 6:13. I'll probably post the second one around 7:30. Like I said, I have to go up and help cut down this tree. And then cook dinner. I'm multifaceted here. I'm in the kitchen, in the woods, wherever they need me. In the break room. There we go. Nice Kyle Pitts here. There we go. All right. Before we recap, because we have to give away the hitless credits based on the Father's Day packs, let me go grab 2 Father's Day packs. We'll give those away to somebody that was in. Oh, They're in here. I moved them in here. I couldn't remember what I did with them. All right, we got 2 Father's Day packs here. We're going to random them and rip them. Everyone's eligible. It will count as a hit. So if you already got a hit, it doesn't matter because you're still included in this. All right, 2 Father's Day packs for missing hits. For missing hit, 1 hit. It's been a nice break. And again, you've got to remember, the price point is going to warrant the pools. So the lower the price point, the less likely are to get those monster cards in each box. You know, you look at an Eminence break and they're like, wow, look at all his cards. Well, it's $3,000 plus a spot. Baltimore Ravens are going to get them, and that's going to go out to Kyle Costco. Here we go, Kyle. Let's see what you get here. Get yourself a Bryce Harper and a Wander Franco rookie. All right, pack 2 Costco. J-Rod rookie and another Bryce Harper. So that'll play Costco. All baseball for you. But you'll take it, I'm sure. So that's going to count as a hit for the Ravens. Since there was a hit, you got a Franco and a J-Rod. You can't complain there, Costco. Mark that up for you. Put Ravens in here so I remember what that's from. All right, we'll move that over. Already marked the Ravens. Here were our non-hit top-loaded cards. Some of the minis. The Under the Light Justin Jefferson out of 50. Matt Corral Prism. Chris Olave out of 125. Sam Howell out of 75. And the Kyle Pitts base mini. We also had the Under the Lights Treylon Burks out of 125. We got the Spiller to 100, Coral to 199, Breece Hall Silver Prism out of 50, Barber. There's a Jaquan Brisker out of 125 as well. Shannon Sharp to 50, Justin Herbert to 100, Justin Herbert to 299, Allen to 199, out of 100 Amon Green, out of 199 Kobe Bryant, Bailey Zapp to 150, Brian Robinson Silver Rookie, Kyle Pitts out of 50, Matt Corral base silver or base chrome. Out of 100, the Fridge Perry. Out of 150, Ricky Williams. Fields to 199. Terry McLaurin to 125. Got a lot more minis in this one. Micah Parsons to 299. Hutchie to 149. Fridge to 100. And Kenny Pickett Chrome. They were our non-hit top-loaded cards. Now for our hits, before we do our 2 hitless credits and a fantasy spot. Khalil Shakir for the Buffalo Bills going out to Fresh to Death. That's out of 100 going to Dougie. Nakobe Dean Under the Lights on numbered going out to the Philadelphia Eagles. Troy Hockenbrough. We got ourselves a Stingley for the Houston Texans. He was not done yet. The Texans doing well. Last team taken. And then there's the Seahawks. Scott Ripley getting the Kobe Bryant, the Seahawks version out of 149. Another one for the Texans, Damian Pierce. And Karlaftis for the Kansas City Chiefs going out to Dougie Berger. We had the Trey McBride for the Arizona Cardinals out of 149 going out to Dougie as well from his region. And Pierre Strong for the New England Patriots going out to Jason Mello with a big hit last night. This is out of 100. Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers going to Pereira, Joseph Pereira. That is not numbered. And then there's the Stingley for the Houston Texans. Dual swatch auto out of 100. Close it up for the Panthers. Matt Corral, Carolina. Rick Butler getting this one. Late team taken as well. That's a 12 out of 35. Let's go ahead. 2 $5 hitless credits and then a fantasy spot. Good luck, y'all. This is our $5 hitless credits. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's going to be the Falcons and the Niners getting that. James Rea and Larry Livingston with the $5 credit. And here we go for the fantasy spot. If you win a spot and you already had one, you're going to go ahead and be automatically put into the season-long DK. If that's full and you already have that, then we're going to work something out. Min roll 5 on this. That's not going to play. That's not going to play. Here we go. Third roll's a charm. That'll play a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's going to be the Niners getting it. Who is it? Larry with a spot. He does not have one, so Larry is in the league. This league is shaping up. Some big names in here. Doug, Stan, Jeff Guffey, Chris Taylor, Hans Hofstetter, Ben Hitchcock, and Larry with spot number 7. Only 8, 9, 10. 4 more spots to go before league number 1 is full. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. 7:30, I'm going to post round 3. If it fills with no minis, we'll do round 4 as a PYT and close out the case as a PYT. I'll catch y'all soon.